stupid.
Why do you always start each of these things by saying that?
Because it was.
No, it wasn't.
Brony?
That was pretty dumb.
You just need to stop.
Why do you hate
Yeah,
ponies
let's
so
be-
much?
Oh
Yes.
my
Yeah,
God.
why do you
bot was
hater always
really
try to
stupid.
destroy this fandom?
All right.
Yeah,
Well, anyway,
terrorist.
Stop
Stupid.
trying to destroy the fandom.
Anyway, hello everyone. Welcome to the Lush Livestream review, where we just witnessed a health of information. And of course, as soon as we go live, Tootsie just says how stupid that was. So, okay, Tootsie, tell us why you think every episode ever is stupid.
No,
Yeah.
because this one was stupid. The last one was
No,
good.
you
No, I'm pretty sure you said, well,
You
that was
say it
stupid
about every-
last week.
You say it
Oh
about
yeah, it
every
was
episode.
stupid focusing on hair. This
Uh,
was
You
just
insult-
stupid. No, this was just
You're
stupid.
stupid.
No, this was stupid
Why?
because
Why?
no. Ask anyone this. Like, ask anyone of My Little Pony and ask them if this is stupid.
I thought it was a good episode.
No,
Hold on, let him finish. Let him finish. I wanna hear
sickness
stupid.
tree. That is stupid.
What? You don't want to expound on that?
What was it?
Because now I have so many questions. So does that mean like half the ponies in that bayou were trees? Because wait, they found a cure, but they never really explained where the.
Where do you think the
Oh,
bayou
wait.
came from?
Whoa.
It's all ponies.
Another thing.
It's pony.
Another thing. They were reading. They were or what? That was it. That one guy who was telling the flashback, or
What?
they found a book. Yeah, they found a book, and yet they found her diary. But yet she never wrote what the cure was.
I
What?
think she turned
But
into a
yet
tree before she could do anything. That's my theory.
Okay, the good news. I will give the episode credit because she didn't actually appear in the episode, so I was proud of that. Thought she was
who?
just going to appear out of nowhere.
Are we talking about Starlight now?
Yeah, that one pony.
Wait, I'm confused. You keep jumping around.
What?
That's
I
what
was
I'm asking.
right.
All right.
Well,
Anyway,
I was right about Zecora becoming a plot device in the beginning.
She was.
She was
Yeah.
a plot device.
So the core was pretty useless.
what is with?
Why
I
do
want
you
to be.
dislike everything?
I enjoy this
Tootsie.
episode, and I want to be a little more positive about it. But you won't explain why you hated it so much.
Wait,
You just hate
Tootsie.
I didn't
ponies,
say
I guess.
I hated it. There was.
said it
I
was
just
boring.
thought the plot
Tootsie,
was
you
just
know who's
boring and
useless?
stupid.
Why is it boring and stupid though?
A sickness that turns you into a tree. First of all, it was Fluttershy's fault because she could have easily just flew over there and grabbed it herself.
And she realized that. She apologized. She that's what drove. That was her motivation to find
That
the
was
cure.
why she was so devoted to doing it.
That was the
Okay.
motivation for the episode. Was that she didn't just get the thing herself.
Okay. Like Fluttershy's dedication was very nice.
Yeah, she
Okay.
even though she knew she herself was going to die, she still wanted to get the cure for Zecora first. That was kinda cool.
Not die, disappear.
Turn into a tree, which I'm actually kind of disappointed didn't happen because we would have gotten Fluttertree.
Same.
No, I don't
I
want
was
any
so-
fan pandering. That's stupid.
No, they definitely don't know about the whole Fluttershy as a tree joke. Otherwise, they would have done that because this was their only opportunity, I think. But man, I still can't believe they came so close to doing it, and why didn't they like at least give her a branch? That would have been enough to be the joke.
Yeah.
What fan pandering?
They should have given her a branch.
They gave Zecora branches. They gave the doctor guy
Also-
branches.
It would have been really cool to actually see what Twilight and that one pony did while Fluttershy was sleeping for 3 days.
They kind of hinted at it. They did hint that they were trying to get the honey, and they tried a bunch of things. Actually, he said they tried so many things.
They tried disguises, but yet they didn't try
The guy
the
said,
one.
No,
They
they
didn't.
didn't try disguises.
Wait a minute. If they were reading her little diary of, well, basically, what they were reading the diary that explained the flashbacks, but yet, did she not describe what the mask was, or did they literally just?
Well, they didn't read it cover to cover, did they? Or did they? I don't remember.
They didn't.
I don't know. Like that's the problem. That's like the main thing I'm having a problem with. It's
Well,
like
the diary wasn't
What,
written
they
to be like a scientific journal. It was just her diary. I don't know. It wasn't meant to describe how to do it. She maybe never got the chance. My theory is that
Also-
like she died.
she
or
died
something.
before.
Yeah.
No, she didn't die. She disappeared.
Like all of these trees are actually probably ponies. That's kind of creepy. Like they didn't say that, but they hinted at it closely enough that yeah, okay, that's my headcanon. The ponies, the trees are ponies. That's kind of a weird thing.
Start a paper mill.
There's gonna be oh no, it's the
That
paper
explains all the
factory.
Blue factory.
Someone needs to write the fan fiction of the paper factory.
Yes.
Also, was that one? Also, why or did they ever explain why that one dude was just living in that girl's house?
Yeah,
What?
they did.
Yeah,
It
that was
just-
an ancestor.
it was-
Yeah.
yeah.
No, an ancestor.
Were you even
Okay.
watching the episode?
Yeah, I was like half falling asleep and watching a live stream.
You're gonna get like everyone turned against you every episode you hate.
I'm turning against you. You're
Yeah.
a terrorist trying to destroy the Brony fan.
I'd like this one
I
a
am
lot.
out of that
It
bar.
was a unique location. It was two main 6 characters going on an adventure, which is my favorite type of episode. I just thought there was a lot to like here.
I like how they didn't shoehorn in Starlight Glimmer
I
anywhere.
know. All right, so I should tell the everyone watching, when we first started streaming, or actually when we first started watching, I was like, oh great, how are they gonna fit Starlight into all this? Like, she's been in every episode. We can't get rid of her. Like, and then no, she wasn't in this
Of
one.
course.
so-
Twilight's cast,
Oh, Starlight.
so it's like she didn't even exist. Yeah, and
Yeah,
Twilight's
she wasn't
Castle.
like in the background or anything.
No, and I like
No,
how
there were no
it's
no
like
pictures of her or
it's
anything.
back to just 2 main 6 characters going on an adventure. That's my favorite kind of episode.
It's like good. Who wrote this
My
episode?
2 favorite characters, minus Tank.
Have we ever gotten Fluttershy and Twilight episode?
Yeah, we have.
Yeah.
What'd they do before?
Remember they had to go stop two pony cities just from destroying each other with pies
Yeah,
Oh, that.
and products.
Oh, yeah.
Send them in coats.
Yeah. Looks like we
Wasn't
got
too
one of
bad.
the one of them here.
One of the field / McCults.
Yeah.
So I guess the swamp is just Louisiana. I was getting a very Louisianan vibe from it.
Really?
Yeah.
Before, oh, never mind. I don't want to do that joke.
What? No, don't do
I was
it.
gonna say before or after Hurricane.
That was bad.
That was really bad.
That was pretty bad.
Also, the pox just look like pony pox.
No, these are different pox. You criticize them for not knowing like every single disease. These are some pretty off the wall diseases.
Well, we do have a doctor in pony. We do have a doctor that found a cure for one of the most uncurable diseases and didn't even document it. Okay.
All right, hold up, guys. I'm to a screenshot where the what was it called? What were the flower things called? Do they have a name?
I don't think they.
I forgot. It was something.
Anyway,
else.
the flower
I forgot what
things
it's called.
are surrounded by
yes.
trees that have the flower things.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The
These are
first
ponies, guys. Isn't that like the creepiest, like subtle thing that the show's
yeah,
ever done?
It is kind of
Subtlety.
Yeah.
I think that's great.
It's like, oh yeah, we left out that little plot hole.
It's just enough to tell. No, it's not a plot hole. It's just enough to tell a story in the episode as it did, but it leaves a lot open to interpretation for the fans to like. Oh yes, like the paper factory. We need a paper factory fan fiction that needs to happen.
Right next to the Blue
I'm
Factory.
sure somebody's writing it right now.
Stop it.
No.
And then we get the bees, which is another new what would you call them? New monster? They're not monsters, but whatever. Flash bees. They
New
were called.
creature.
Yeah.
I did see like a gecko
More-
or something. Were geckos on the show?
Yeah, I saw it. I thought it was a newt.
Well, some sort of lizard.
It was only on screen for like 5 seconds, but it was cute.
I was surprised that they couldn't get the Zap Bee honey.
Yeah, you would think they would have found a way with all the arsenal of magic spells
They
Twilight
had
has.
an alicorn.
Yeah, like that's kind of a problem in the show. When you give a character so much power, they should be able to do anything, and then you
Power
run out of
creep.
conflict to have.
Power
Yeah.
creep. So wait, can you use?
Also, did they
Zap
reuse the
Bee
same-
honey
did
with
they-
Zap Apple Jam?
Did they reuse the same animation when Fluttershy was looking into the hive?
Probably. That is Flash after all. And you
Well,
know, I
they
noticed, speaking of Fluttershy, she said the phrase mind over matter like multiple times. Was that like the lesson of today's episode?
Wait, what? What did you say? You cut
Lesson
out for a
was to not
second.
overwork yourself.
She said mind over matter multiple times. Is that like supposed to be the
Mind.
lesson?
Mind over matter, blah, blah, blah.
That was like, it just felt weird coming from her multiple times. It was like they're trying to drive it home or something.
Hmm.
Maybe they just recycled the same voice clip. I don't know.
But at the same time, it felt like they were trying to hammer home like the idea of, maybe I feel like they should have gone with the route of, asking your friends for help, because that seems more in tune with the theme of the show.
Well, yeah, I mean, actually, that's something I thought of while watching. Is what is the lesson here? They kind of end with, "Oh, if only I had gotten the sleep I needed." Like, is that the lesson? You need to sleep. Like,
No, the lesson
Lesson
is if
sleep.
there's a disease, go out of your way to find a cure.
Go out of your way to get stung by bees.
well, no, the
There you
lesson
go.
was what Fluttershy could have handled that better by taking a nap. Like that. I don't know. That's
That
not
was
really
a lesson?
Yeah, it's not really a
Okay.
lesson.
All right, you guys with insomnia, you need to sleep more.
Those with
Those with
depression need to cheer up.
need to be happy.
You guys with depression, just look on the bright side.
Yeah.
Just
No,
be
but
happy.
If you have a disease, go after the bees. There you go. That's the lesson.
All right.
There you go.
Right.
All right. I think we're gonna.
Perfect.
I think we'll
There
jump
were
into
some
individual ratings and reviews now. Jenny, you want to start us off?
Oh, jeez.
You can keep it brief if you don't have anything to say.
I guess I kind of like this episode. Let's see, I'll give it like a 6, I guess.
6?
Not bad. Like that, Jenny. You're my favorite.
It's funny. I think one of us gave a 6 to the previous episode last week, and someone commented, "What do you mean 6 isn't low?" Because I was saying how low that is. 6 isn't low. It's above average or whatever. But
Yeah, like it wasn't bad, but it wasn't like the best one, you
It
know.
wasn't bad. It wasn't awful. It was just terrible.
we're gonna get lower than
not
6 from you, aren't you?
MVP.
Anyway, all right. Magma Master, your turn.
Well, I liked the episode. It wasn't outstandingly amazing, but it was pretty good and had some nice jokes. And you remember that one scene with Zecora where the doctor was like listening to her heartbeat, and then it was like crazy drums and stuff?
Yeah.
I wanna go nuts with editing jokes on that one.
Yes.
Yeah.
I want to put out like 5 Twitter videos or something just with that. I got some ideas. Anyway, we got some cool meme faces, like 2 or 3, I think. And yeah, all in all, it was pretty enjoyable. I like the Flash Beast. They had a pretty cool design. And anything else to say? No, not really. 7.5.
All right, 7.5 from Magma Master. Let me just punch that into our thing. All right, who's next? Star Shadow. Are you there, Star Shadow?
Yeah.
All right, go for it.
Or not.
Or don't. I noticed. I don't think you were here. Did you see
I'm
the
still
episode?
here. Yes, I was here.
Oh, all right.
I wasn't really impressed, to be honest. I did like most of the new animations. I mean, there's not really anything new, I guess, specifically, but of course, new episode, new animations. So, but still, I'm gonna give it a 5 out of 10.
All right, 5 out of 10 from Star Shadow. Tootsie, get off your phone. We can hear that.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, well,
hear you.
tight.
But,
Come on, Tootsie. Time to give a rating that doesn't make any sense.
You
if
can
we listen to what
you
you
can
say
rate it
about
whatever you want, but you have to explain why.
Okay,
Yeah.
fine.
You can
I
rate it
thought-
whatever you want. It just has
First
to
of
be
all, I
possible.
hate. Okay, first of all, I hate it's a fantasy, but yet they come up with the stupidest name for the sicknesses, like turning into a tree. That's stupid. I'm sorry. That's just really stupid.
It's not a name though.
Well, not really a name, but you know,
Why
kind
is
of.
it happening?
That's like the effect of what it has. It's like, oh, you're gonna turn into Barkitis. What's Barkitis? You turn into a tree. Like, oh, that's stupid. Another thing is that, or another thing was, I did like how Fluttershy went to Twilight for help because of magic spells, and she's like the smartest unicorn in Ponyville or whatever. I thought that was interesting. So it was good to see Twilight and Fluttershy actually go on a quest. I like the little town, sort of. I don't know. Can't really say much about it because we didn't really see much of it, other than the guy's little bayou. The bee designs were really cool. I liked them. I thought they were nice. I was just like, why these bees? Why not the other bees that we've already
These are
established?
special
Why?
bees.
I know, but are these bees that are only located in? Are they only located in that one specific area of
Might be.
Equestria, or are they located all around?
They're only located in the Atlantic part
Stop.
No,
They live
okay,
there 'cause
one.
they live off the flowers.
of it.
Yeah, but the flowers, like, Zecora
Yeah.
got it because she was trying to, what, she
No,
fell
the
into a
bees
bog?
Need the I'm guessing they need a specific thing from the flower because that's why they're immune to it.
No, well, okay, well, Zecora fell into the bog, but yet, how did she get it? Was it because of a flower she touched, or what?
Were you paying
It,
attention?
like,
It was
coughed
because
at
of the
her.
flower. It
Okay,
was
coughed at her,
the
alright.
flower.
Another
It's like-
problem, no, one problem kind of annoyed me is with the flashback, like, I guess they were reading from her diary, and, she, in the flashback, she was actually wearing the mask. But she was actually wearing the mask, and then, did she not wearing the mask? Or were we supposed to just guess that she was, and that was how she got it? I understand that the main characters didn't pick up on that, but I never understood, why show us the flashback if that's not really how it happened? I was just trying to figure out, what was the point? I don't even know if I'm making sense anymore. I just felt like No, the flashback they showed, she was documenting in her diary of what happened. But though they weren't able to put 2 and 2 together that, oh, she wore this thing to get the honey. But yet we saw her actually cure, meaning they were reading from the journal that explained it. You see what I'm getting at here?
No, not one bit.
Then why rewatch the episode and tell me?
You rewatched the episode.
Okay, I just
You
get...
didn't pay enough attention. You didn't realize the flowers are what made them sick. No, get that gift out of here.
Okay, anywho, I will talk about some positive. I like how Twilight and Fluttershy basically went to a new location. It was always nice to see a new location. We got to see a new character who I thought was kind of nothing. The bees were kind of cool, and I didn't really like how at the end they just shoehorned the doctor.
What? That was a joke. What are you talking about? Shoehorn the doctor.
He just shoehorned out of nowhere. I was like, oh, Fluttershy, you have the cure?
Every episode has to end with a punchline or a joke or some way to go out in laughter. That was it.
Yeah, it was a happy note.
That wasn't
it
shoehorning.
Funny.
It didn't like force anything with the story. It was
if
just
that was
joke.
a shoehorn, I want to see.
I give it a 4 out of 10. Okay.
All right.
Oh, man.
I'm not.
And
I give
these
you
bands.
4
All
out
right.
of 10.
All right, Turtle, it's your turn. Let's hope you liked it a little more than everyone else.
Okay, luckily for everyone else, I did like it, or at least I liked the beginning and the middle part. I wasn't crazy about the payoff because, like, I felt like it kind of, when they got to the bees, it kind of stalled. I liked the energy the episode had with, like, starting in the swamp with Zecora and Fluttershy, which is, I don't think, a dynamic we've really focused on too much. I was really interested in, like, how they kind of worked off each other to see Fluttershy and Zecora collecting stuff from the swamp, and then, oh no, Zecora's sick. That was really interesting. And then we get to, now we have Fluttershy panicking, trying to help her. And when she got to Twilight, the entire scene of her in Twilight's castle, Twilight was like doing the bake-off thing with Spike. That was like, I was worried it was going to branch off there. No pun intended. That was going to branch off there and be like, it wasn't intended, I promise. It was going to branch off and it was going to be like, oh, Twilight and Spike are cooking and they're going to ignore Fluttershy. But the way they just set it up as like, oh, bye, Spike. I actually laughed out loud at that scene. But then when we got to the doctor, it kind of started slowing down. And when we got to the swamp, I really feel like it kind of hit it just kind of hit a crawl with the story as they slowly started piecing things together. It became more of a mystery rather than a quest. And it wasn't bad, it was just slower. That said, I did enjoy it. I don't get what they didn't do to not get the bee honey, and that kind of bugs me. That it took me 3 days. Again, no pun intended. With it kind of bugs me and the bees. I'm not doing good on that. But anyways, I'm gonna say the episode for me. I'm gonna give it I'll give it an 8 out of 10. I really liked it.
All right, an 8 from
I would have
Turtle
given it
Pain.
higher.
So I suppose it's my turn. Like I said, I like this episode a lot.
Leave it to Little Shy.
Yeah, what? I liked it a lot because I always like the ones that
trees.
have the 2 main characters go out and go on an adventure, and they didn't like force Starlight. They didn't throw Spike in there. It was just a very straightforward, classic kind of episode for the show, I think. But in addition to that, they also threw in some new characters with the flashback. We got the bees, we got a new location. All that's good to see. There were a lot of funny moments. I thought the pacing was fine. I mean, maybe Turtle's right about some things about it slowing down towards the end. I was really hoping it was building up to Fluttershy becoming a tree. I feel like they could have gotten away with that because, I don't know, just pour the what is it called? The cure on her and she'd go back to normal. Like that, they could have done the Flutter Tree joke and they'll probably never get this close again. But other than little stuff like that, I think one of the best things of this episode isn't what they directly said or put forth in the episode, but like I said earlier, like the headcanon, you can assume that the trees are actually ponies. I think that's amazing. I cannot wait to hear like the stories and the art and the fan fiction for. It's gonna be like the next Rainbow Factory. I think it's gonna be great. But overall, I like this episode a lot. The big problem I would have is I don't know how the rewatchability is gonna be for me personally, because now that you know what happens, I don't know. I need to watch it again and know for sure. But either way, my first impression rating is, of course, going to be an 8, just like Turtle.
Yay!
Interesting.
Oh, wow. I just did the average. But all right, the average for the Little Shy Livestream rating, reviews, whatever, is 6.4. I guess that makes it a 6. Wow.
Not bad.
I know. That seems low to me. That's low for us, I think. Usually we rate a little bit on the high side.
I think it's half.
I blame
Well, yeah, you
Tootsie.
gave it. Would you give it a 4?
Tootsie gave it 4.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait, what is it without Tootsie?
Yeah, we can all blame Tootsie.
Okay, what is it without Tootsie? It's a
We
7.
have reached that point.
It's a 7 without
Wait.
Tootsie.
Wow.
We have reached that point where we actually
Just remember, this is the
how
first
the
time I've
rating
seen
would
the
be without
episode.
him.
It doesn't give you the right to just be.
Yeah, that's
All
not
right.
an excuse to be a jerk.
All right, thank you everyone for stopping
Okay.
by. That's going to be the end of the live stream. Those of you watching live, we're probably not going to do another stream after this. I actually have somewhere to be possibly. So, but those of you who are watching recording, thanks for tuning in and hope to see you next time. Goodbye, everyone.
Goodbye.